Hey guys.
I have like a 9-second lag. Hi, everyone. I said a
Oh,
blanket hello. There were too many
did
to
you
type,
now?
too many names to type.
I got caught. I wasn't muted. I had to real quick mute the other one. Oh my gosh. Let's see who's here. So Louise is here. Leslie, Sherry, Lisa, Janine, and Jean. There's Maggie and Penny and Juanette. You guys are awesome. Look at y'all chatting over there. There's Christine and Joanne. Yay! So how was everybody's weekend? What have you been up to? Do tell. I know, Louise, right?
There's Nancy. She just came in.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, Michelle Rowe. Are you leaving work, driving, or at home? Which is it? Which is it? Hey, Shauna.
Hi, Shauna.
Hey, Debbie.
And Debbie and Shelby.
Oh, I just realized you guys can see me
Beth
playing
K.
with this tube of stuff. Well, hello there, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Welcome.
I noticed in the chat, Lisa had asked about if I had heard any more about Lori and.
Oh, answer it then. Yes, please.
Yeah, and it's basically the same. Her husband is still in ICU, and Lori is just trying to recover, and it's just going to take a long time. It's going to take a while.
Yep. Keep her in your prayers, you guys.
Yes, please keep them in your prayers and your thoughts and all that.
Hey, Cindy Lou and
Hi,
Diana and Renee. Very nice. Michelle, you be careful driving home. And Leslie, that is so annoying when you're the one that doesn't have the trees, but you get to clean up all the leaves. So not cool.
Hi, Lenny, Penny.
Yup. Hey, Lenny. Welcome, welcome. So I have a quick question for you guys while you're all doing your hellos over there. So remember we talked about the silicone caulking, well, not silicone, but the caulking stuff for the molds.
What'd you get?
This is, well, Jim and I had a conversation and we forgot to pick it up the other day when we were out. So he was running to town. So he thought he would be super nice and pick one up, which, you know, you appreciate the gesture. And then you're like, I wonder if it's really going to work, because it says latex plus silicone. So I'm kind of like not sure if I should put it in the silicone molds or if we think it will stick.
Hi, Lucy.
Hey, Lucy. So I'm kind of thinking I might grab one of the molds that I either have, you know, the little ones that I have two of, or if I have, like, if I can determine a least favorite one or one that I'm the least likely to ever use, I might use it in there. What do you guys think? Hey, Christina, what do you guys think?
Hi, Christina.
Do we think it'll work?
What if you just put a little bit like on, you know, on like the corner of one or something and let it dry and see if it just pops right off?
Yeah, that's a thought. Just use, well, I don't have to use the whole mold, do I? There's a thought.
Hi, Karen.
Hey, Karen. Hey, Beth. So here's another question pertaining to the caulk. Do you guys think that, because, you know, these you have to use the big caulking guns on, right? I wanted the little squeezy tubes with a lid. Oh, on the back of the mold.
Oh, yeah, that too.
See, that was way too obvious. Sorry. Hey, Gigi. So, do you guys think I can squeeze this into a container and then put a lid on it? Like if I, like an airtight container, do you think I can do that and it'll stay pliable and usable? Or is it going to dry up as soon as it comes out of here? It's not like it was the most expensive stuff in the world, but if you have to keep buying it, it gets expensive, you know? So I was just curious what you guys thought about that. I was going to just do it. And I thought, well, I'll just wait and I'll ask him. Because, hey, Jean, go ahead.
I was watching one of those videos and I don't remember which one it was, but she said Some of them, it depends on how much silicone it has in there. She said some have a little, if it's just a little bit of silicone, it's okay.
To what? Use it in the molds or squirt it into a
Yeah,
container?
it's okay to use it in the molds, but I
Gotcha.
mean, you'd have to see like if silicone's like the first word, and if it tells you what's in there, then no, that's too much silicone, right?
Right. Right. So, see, I feel like it should be okay too, Beth. I feel like it should. Diana. There's a
Whoa,
lot of
Diana.
names, right? Oh my gosh. Well, I'll try I'll try both of those things and we'll see what happens. Because I don't want to use it. It's either that or get like all the molds out and fill all of them. And all of them are good. Some of them are too big for like the projects. I should put this over here. Someone would be really unhappy if I knock it over and it thumps across the table. But used it in a mold. Okay. Makes sense. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Exactly. And when did I get turned into such a coward? Hey, Kathy B.
Debbie says,
I
yes, it
know.
will work, but you need to let it dry.
Okay. Wouldn't it be easier to squeeze from the... Yeah, no, because it's on that big, annoying caulking gun thing. Yeah, thanks, Jim. Not when used in a mold. There you go, Lucy. I was kind of confused, but I was like, okay, I'm just going to go with it.
Also, the one I was watching, she had put a little bit, on her, on her desk, the rubber
Uh-huh.
thing. And when she, like, what did she pick it up with? Did she pick it up with a brush or something? And it almost seemed like it was like shaving cream. It was looked so light. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
some of them do. Yeah.
Okay, that's what hers looked like.
Nice. I'll have to keep, it's on my list. I'm still going to get more. I want to try all of them now. Oh, hey, Shelby. Cornstarch at first. Hey, Becky. Will do. I will do it.
Hey,
I
Becky.
bought cornstarch just for crafting. Doesn't everybody do that? I know a lot of you do. I felt so like part of the club when I finally realized I didn't have to keep stealing it from the kitchen. I could buy a container just for up here. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, Christine, she used a palette knife.
There we go.
It wasn't a brush. That didn't even make sense.
Nice. You know, I thought about using the no stick spray, but I was afraid I would really...
I would think that would because usually there's oil or something in it, isn't there?
Well, I just have a funny feeling I would be making an oiled slip and slide situation. So
Mhm.
I just decided I'm going to I'll save that as a last resort. Because as you guys have noticed, I'm a little heavy handed. So I can just see the no stick spray going totally wrong really quick. So I'm going to take me out of the window.
Hold on. Joanne, you can still put it in the group.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna I know it says in the post that we were gonna have payment due tomorrow, but no big deal. I'm probably gonna do the invoices for it. Louise has got a spreadsheet going. Some people reached out directly to Louise and placed their order. So she's got a spreadsheet going. So we're gonna get together in a chat and we'll do the order together. And then once I get the order together, then I'll invoice and then I'll put the order. I'm going to get everything in the cart, make sure all the numbers match. Then I'll invoice and I'll know what shipping is. And then I'll invoice for it. So no big deal. No
Hi,
biggie.
Jackie.
Hey, Jackie. So you guys ready to dive into this stuff?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Maggie didn't even hesitate. Yes. So these, oh my gosh, you guys, I was so happy with these. I'm gonna zoom. You're gonna hear that a lot tonight. Just be warned. Gonna
Hey,
zoom.
Isha.
in a smidge. Do, 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 do. If Debbie Packwood comes in, would somebody let me know?
Who?
Deb Packwood.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so, well, I shouldn't have phrased it that way. It'll be Artsology. That's how you know her.
Oh, okay.
Look at this.
Oh, that's pretty.
These are brand new. Like, do you see the blue
Like
on them?
swatches, you mean?
Yeah, well, they're pieces. These were insertion laces.
Oh,
So,
hi,
I
Pam.
can't make up my mind where to start. So the blue on these was from the packaging back in the day when they were
Wow.
brand new. Yeah. And like, where do I want to go next? This one is still brand new in its packaging.
Hi, Kathleen.
And this is, I don't know why it's called wood, but it's wood silk faggoting. There was 24 pieces in here at one
I
point,
wonder,
but
is it
they're,
stiff? Is it a stiff?
no, it's not
Yeah.
stiff at all.
It's not stiff at all. Oh,
Look at that.
that's pretty.
Isn't that
Is it
pretty? And
black?
yep. And then there's this one, which is more like a tube. This is very much, well, maybe not. I feel like it was a tube, but it's been pressed into like a flat braid because you can tell that there's two sides. I think you could open this up and make it like a tube if you wanted to, but there's only that one. Yeah, there's
Hi,
only the
Lainey.
one piece of that in there. The rest of it is this piece.
Michelle, you're in trouble. Hi, Mayor. She said she has $100 in her cart and she hasn't even looked at the rice papers yet.
I know. I didn't hold back. I showed you guys mine. Hey, Lorna. Hey, Mare. Hey, Dodie. Oh, and Patty's here too. My gosh, look at you guys. So then
Hey, Lisa,
there's this
Patty,
one, which is
Dodie.
still in the packaging. So I haven't been able to
take
decide.
that off, is it going to be blue?
No, but I've been dying to unwrap this. And I decided I wasn't going to until I was live with you guys because I wanted you to see. I didn't want to just be like, okay, so I got this and it was still wrapped up in the packaging. I wanted you guys to actually, I can't see the other end. Oh, well, here goes. Oh, because there's only one loop. What a dork. Okay. So anywho, I wanted you guys to see the packaging and see like all of these were adhered to this same blue paper at one time because everything is exactly the same color. That's the best I can determine. So that must be how they were sent to like a mercantile or something. I'm not sure. But look, these still have the labels on them.
Wow. Yeah, they must have been like samples for them to sell, right?
Not samples. These are the actual
not to sell the
pieces.
samples, but
yeah. But they would have come like on a whole sheet, like, and they would have just been adhered here, and then you would just pull them off as you bought them, I guess, because every single one of them has the blue on it.
Oh, it's all the same?
Yep. This bundle is all exactly the same. And they're 5 inches wide. So I don't know for certain, but those of you that are more I know, right, Janine? Those of you that are more familiar with Victorian clothing, I feel like these would have been like bodice inserts or collars or cuffs. Don't you guys think? Don't you think? Hey, Leanie.
Leanie, she's just showing what she got. It's not.
Yeah, we're not shopping tonight. We're just drooling. So, hey, dear B. But don't you guys think that that's where they would have been, or did I totally miss the mark and you think they would have been used somewhere else? Because you know they're insertion laces. Well, I shouldn't say that. I feel like they're insertion laces. But look, I'm going to put it on my sleeve so you guys can see. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, I don't think that'd be wide enough for a cup though, or long enough for a cup, Becky.
Well, but it would have been inserted mags. Do you know what I mean? You would have had fabric or more lace on the
Okay, I see.
sides. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Lisa, good point. Good point. Yeah, I'm not 100% certain. So all of you that have gotten like the Lamode magazines and stuff, we need to go through them. Oh, and for mending dresses. True. Yeah, Christina, I would have thought samples, except there's so many of them. Nobody would have that many of the samples, I don't think, of the same thing. You know what I mean? Because I thought samples too, but then I was like, I don't know. And then there's this whole pile. And this is this two? There's a couple different ones in here. So I'm going to undo this one. And I'll show you guys what's in here. Because I was thinking about taking these and separating all of these new old stock ones into little bundles so that and see how many multi-packs I could make. What do you guys think of that? Because there's 3.
I think it's a good idea.
Cool. Yeah, there was 4 different ones in that one bundle. So this one there's the least of, but there's a few more over here that obviously need some pressing. So I don't know if this pattern will go in the multi-pack, but look at that.
Wow, that's really pretty.
Isn't that pretty? And they're nice. Oh, a nice width too. They're 1.25 inches. The other one I showed you, the first one, that one's almost 2.5, right at 2.5 for that first one. But I just love these. Hey, Rhonda. Yeah, so pretty. Then there's this one.
Oh.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
And they're just so sheer. Like the netting on them is just amazing. And then this is a wrinkly one, but you guys will get the idea.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
I knew you would. Yeah, I just love it.
One of each, please.
Yeah. And then so there's those. Yeah, and more of so this dainty one with the circles, I'll probably do mixed packs. And see this one, I feel like there's more of this somewhere. Look at that.
Oh, I love that one.
Isn't that pretty? So I need to figure out if there's more of those.
Oh, there's got to be more of those.
Listen to Maggie. There better be more of those. Yes, there is. Here they are. They're in this one.
Good. Yeah,
and
but
see how they're all still like, I don't know if this is how they came from the store. I want to know. I want to know.
Maybe they never got to a store.
I don't know. You think so, Leslie? I don't know. If there's that many of you that are feeling samples, we're going to go with it. We'll call them samples. I wanted to, but then I just couldn't talk myself into it. I just think they're glorious.
Right, Louise?
I just think they're... Oh, Maggie, look, there's a whole stack of them.
Oh, nice.
The one that you said, they're better. Maggie ordered them, by golly. There they are. They showed up like magic.
Wow, that's really pretty.
Isn't that pretty? And this one's really nice and wide. This one's like, I was going to say over 3 inches. Yep, 3, right at 4 inches, actually, from the widest point to the widest point on the trim edge there. So that's a 4-inch one. So pretty. So yeah, I'll do variety. You guys should see me. I'm sorting them by piles over there now. I'm pre-sorting, but I wanted to see how many we would have. So there's 4. This one makes 5. So do you guys want me to do... Does everybody vote for the variety pack?
Yeah, variety. Yep.
Okay. And so then I'll do them until I run out, and then the next pack will just have one less. So I'll do them that way. I'll do them that way. That way we can get as many packs as we can. I wish there was a whole wad of this. This is nice too. I would take if anybody finds a spool of this stuff, I'll take a spool of that, please. So then the black ones, oh, I can't get a hold of the little, there it is. So do you guys want this mixed in with the white ones or separate? Doesn't show it very well on that blue, does it?
No, it shows better in your hand.
Yep. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I would just have it as part of a variety.
There it is. There's the best right there.
You can always use black. Mixed in, hi Shelby, if I didn't say hi.
Mixed, hey. Mixed. Mixed in. Okay. You got it. You got it. All right, let me find a little bin to put these in so that I know you guys decided you want those all together. Hang tight 1 second. Okay, I've hid them from myself. I love when I do that.
What she has in front of her, I think, are all pieces right now on it. But she probably has yardage too in there, somewhere in there.
Yes, there's yardage.
I want to see what's in that package at the top left. Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to put all of those in there together. Okay, so those are all bundled and, well, bundled. Those are separated and ready. So we'll dive into this one. So the note says 2 collars with lace cuffs to match. So there's a cuff. Oh, look, they would even fit me.
Oh.
I may have to keep these, you guys. No, I'm just kidding. I've never found old antique stuff that actually would fit. How exciting. I'm not modeling the collar for you, though. Look at it. Isn't that the prettiest? Look at that lace. Isn't that the prettiest?
Yeah. See, I'd cut some of those into medallions, but I'd use it like a whole piece too.
Right? Can you imagine taking the center out and using them as frames for some of the little lady images? Like their little faces or a floral?
Yep. I knew that one was going to be pretty. I could tell by the colors in there.
So there's the right side. Look at that.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Can you guys see the texture on that? So pretty.
That's really pretty.
I don't know. I think that was meant to be cuffs. Okay, I need to take my cuffs off and put them back with the collar before I forget. Okay. And then, yep. Well, those must be cuffs because here's another collar. Oh, this collar, Maggie, look at this.
Oh, wow.
This thing is enormous. That's really pretty.
Yep.
Look at that.
Chop, chop.
Maggie's like, cut it up. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could.
Oh, I could. Oh my gosh. Are you
See,
kidding?
I have a hard
pieces?
time. No. If they're damaged.
They're samples. They're samples.
if they're not damaged, I mean, if they're damaged, I can do it. If they're not damaged, I have a really hard time being the one to cut them up. Not gonna lie.
Even if you know they're samples,
Yes.
oh my gosh.
Yes. Yep. Sure do.
Yeah, Shonda, she's not selling tonight.
Look at, see, Jean agrees with me.
Oh, Jean.
Oh my gosh,
Lisa,
look at this.
I can't
Look at
believe
this.
you guys would have a hard time cutting up a sample.
Look at this. Why is this?
Is it a baby bonnet?
It is, and it is the cutest. Oh my gosh. I don't know why that side's all messed up. I don't know. Yeah, it goes this way because that's the way that the right side of the stitch. I don't know. Anywho, look at this baby bonnet, you guys. Can you see the pink all the way around each flower?
Yeah, that's adorable.
I absolutely am in love. And there's a sweater to match it.
See,
I didn't.
Penny agrees with me.
Ah,
Hi, Natalie.
so stinking cute. I love this bonnet. Absolutely am in love with that bonnet. All right, Maggie, you wanted yardage. There's some yards there. So here's my dilemma, you guys. I don't know whether to leave these things whole or cut them, because as we know, once I cut them, I cannot put them back together. And I've had several of you message me and ask in the chat if we're doing the lace Christmas boxes again, and we are. But since finding this, I'm thinking about adding this stuff to those boxes. So I need to know how you guys, I need you guys to weigh in. Hey, Maylin. So
Hi,
if you
Maylin.
guys, I need to know, like, whole or cut. Okay. Oh, that
What, you
hat
mean
for
the
your baby
yardage?
doll?
You mean the yardage?
Do what, Mags?
I said, you mean the whole or cut? You mean the yardage?
Yeah, the yardage pieces. Yeah, I'm not cutting up collars and all that stuff, please.
Right.
Not
Oh,
doing
yeah.
it.
No, I didn't. I said I would cut it up.
Gotcha. Hey, Maylin and Natalie. Look at them all coming in. There's Vicky. Very nice.
I'd say
Did
you could
you
cut
see where
them by
Natalie
the
said she
yard.
uses the collars on her teddy bears? I think that's cute.
Yeah, cut by the yard. And then
Cut by the
more
yard.
people
Okay.
get to, share.
Okay. All right. So then I'm going to make a pile. Okay. So, I'll use this bin. This bin will turn into the cut them by the yard. Okay, that box. We'll use that box for the cutters. Okay, so now we'll come back to this way. So then there's this one. Look at that.
Yeah, that is definitely antique.
Yep, and this one's an insertion lace. I am familiar with insertion laces because I didn't know what they were. When I first started hearing it and seeing it in print and stuff, I was like, what the heck? So I had to go figure out exactly what it was. And this, they would use as like a hem, or they would use it, well, a hem finish, not necessarily to trim it, but to finish it. And then they used these insertion laces. At first, wait, let me see if I remember right. I can't remember which was first. They either used it at first for decorative purposes, for layering or attaching like different rows of ruffled hems and things like that, or in bodices, like in between pleats and stuff. But they also used it as kids grew to lengthen the different parts of like a dress or a skirt or whatever. That way they could add another layer without it looking like they just, you know what I mean? It looked so much more intentional if they put an insertion lace in between. I was like, that's kind of genius. You know? So, okay, so there's this one. Do you guys want an input? I'll save some of them. I am reading the chat, you guys. Some of you do want them whole. And I know some of you do really sew with things. Oh, and look at this one is still on its right card. And it's definitely got some distressing. And I'm not laundering these, just so you guys know, I'm not laundering all of these. When I had them last time, and usually when I launder them, it's because I have all the time I need. You know what I mean? I don't have to bring them and show them or whatever until I get them laundered. Needless to say, this time I do not have enough time to hand wash all of these and get them all hung, dried, pressed, all that nonsense. So you guys are going to be getting these as is. Okay. So there's that. Oh, Maggie's muted. That's why she didn't answer me. I was like, what the heck? Where'd she go?
Oh my God.
I was like, I'm talking and there's
I'm talking to you. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind.
I'm so glad I looked up and saw it because I was like, where did she go?
Oh, that's awesome, Shauna. Enjoy.
So look at this. I don't know what this was going to be, but it's cross stitched. It's so
It is
cute.
cross stitch.
Yep. I just think it's cute. Ada cloth, right, Mags? That's what that's called.
Ada, yeah.
So this one, I don't think I'm going to put in the lace boxes. I'm going to set it over there. And Maggie, just talk because I don't know what's up with one of us. Our
Oh, I know. I'm just
okay.
You know, if I think you're done talking, but you're not, I'm just going to talk over you.
Yeah, because one of our mics is not. I'm noticing it tonight. One of our mics is not working properly.
Oh, okay.
So it's just going to keep catching or glitching or whatever it is it's doing. So this one was not handmade. It's still got the label in it. Look, but these were not used. These are definitely new old stock. They weren't removed from clothing pieces. Look at that.
That's pretty too.
Isn't that pretty? And then here's the lace. Oops. There it is. So this one's a collar and cuffs. So there's that one. And these were stored in a dresser, just so you guys know. They weren't like out in a barn or anything like that. They were stored in a dresser. Look at this. There's so many collars. All hand crocheted.
That's pretty.
Isn't that nice?
Yep.
And then look, these are the tie strings. So this is fed through here so that you could gather this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's going to slide. There it goes. See how you can gather it?
Yep.
I think this is sweet. Love that. So there's that one. Here's another one that's hand crocheted. This one's a collar also.
That's cool.
Isn't that different?
Yeah.
Can you even imagine? I would have used all the vocabulary words trying to cross these threads.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how, but I'd like to see how they did it.
I would love to. Yeah, exactly. I would love to see how they did it, but definitely not in Patty's patience purview. Not even close. Then there's really awful pieces like this. Just look at that.
Well, that's pretty. Why is it awful?
I was just being sarcastic.
Oh.
Maybe if I convince you guys all it's awful, then I'll keep it all.
And what, sit on your shelf?
Huh?
It would sit on your shelf.
Yeah, for the rest of my life. Yes. Yes, it would. Yes. This one,
that would be awful.
Yes. So this I'm pretty sure was a sample because there's the card.
Yep.
But look.
Wow.
So you have all that amazing old netting and then the trim edge. Isn't that awesome?
That's cool.
And then here we were making a purse.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be the cute cover for a journal mags?
Yep.
Would you make a journal to fit
Or
it?
put either that or put a journal to fit inside of it and then embellish the front of it.
Ooh, that would be pretty. That would be really pretty. So if
Yeah.
I send this to you, you would do that?
I would absolutely do that.
Okay, that's going in the Maggie pile.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so this one, these still had the little tags. They're loose, but they're there. So they probably won't be with it when you get it. But they're 100% cotton, made in India. And these, I'm pretty sure, are probably not antique, but most definitely vintage. I just
Yeah,
think they're real.
are they on the thicker side?
No, not
No.
really. They're just a nice lightweight cotton. And I'm gonna say probably it's still a thread. There's a loose thread. I was trying to look to see if I could find a loose end thread to show you guys. These ones are still sewn together, so the tag is still there.
Are they all the same size?
Yeah, there's a few of them. There's like 6 of them, maybe. No, these ones are hearts. No, so there's 3 of them that are exactly the same. So there's those. And they're just a really nice, like bone kind of color. They're really, really nice.
Yep.
And obviously still new. And then there's 4 of these heart ones.
Those are pretty too.
Aren't they pretty? Save the tags. Debbie. I'll save them and then I'll never remember who wanted them. I'll try. I will try. We'll see how it goes. I'll try. Okay. So there's one more collar laying here. We'll look at this collar and then we'll keep going in this box. Oh no, this is, or is it? Nope, this one's not the collar. This, or is it? Hold on, let me figure out what I got here. Yes, it is a collar. I think there's a couple pieces in the basket that are not collars. They were,
That
it's
looks like
weird.
it belongs like on a shawl or something. The top
Doesn't
of a
it?
shawl.
Yeah. It's so pretty. Look at that. And again, this one has not been used. Somebody made it and they never attached it to anything.
Yeah, I'd like to see how those stitches are done too. I've seen doilies like those too.
Mm-hmm. Then there's this piece. I keep thinking this is double, is it? Feels like it. Nope, it's not. It is not. I'm not convinced yet. Nope, it's just one layer. Okay. But look at that. Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
And it's such a pretty blue. Such a pretty, pretty blue. I'll see what I can do, Penny. I'll pin them back on. How's that? I'll try. So then there's this one. Some of this, oh my gosh, you guys, there's a whole basket of, and I mean like laundry basket size basket of Victorian clothes. It's absolutely amazing. But this is part of why I wanted you guys to see them too, is if I put this stuff in the lace boxes, I will not have time to get them laundered because I don't want to put this stuff in the machine, even on a delicate cycle, in the lingerie bags, because it's going to get all knotted up. Some of it is going to get damaged. And this, I would really worry that it might actually disintegrate because I don't know what caused these stains. So
yeah, I would just use it as is.
Yeah, but hand washing is the way I go with these. And I know I don't have time to get them all hand washed and hung to dry properly and then pressed and ready. So I really wanted you guys to know that. So, and it looks like most of you that love the lace boxes and are familiar with them are here. So I feel pretty confident that we'll be okay. But look at that. Look at that netting. Isn't that
Yeah.
beautiful?
Yep.
I just love these pieces. Damaged, stained, just love them.
Yep. Me too.
Absolutely love them. And if you wanted to make a journal cover, this piece is definitely big enough to do the whole cover, and you'd still have a few inches left. It's just so pretty. And like those, I don't want to cut up. Far too consuming. Delicate, that's the word. Damaged. I'm telling you, I have my own vocabulary or dictionary or something. There's days when you wonder what my first language was. Look at this.
Okay, that's the stuff I love.
See? So
That's-
pretty, right?
And there's a name for it now, and I can't think of what it is.
I know what the name of it is. It's gorgeous. Just
Well, that too.
gorgeous. See, I need the East. Where's Jean? I need her to say that out loud for us. Gorgeous.
Yeah, I love those types of pieces there.
Yeah. So there's that. But see, like all of this stuff can go in the lace boxes, I think. I think. And then like this one is, what did they do? Oh, they stitched it so it wouldn't come undone. I'm going to snip. No, I'm not. You're going to get it the way it is. So can I get a finger in there and show it to you? Because I don't want to be the one to take it apart because it's so fun to snip what they did. So she's got it like stay stitched. Can you guys see the tiny little stitches in there?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Right there. She did that so that it wouldn't come unrolled and get all wrinkled. That way it would stay flat. Look at that.
Yep. That's really
Isn't that
pretty.
pretty? I just love that. And there's at least a yard of that. Go ahead, Megs.
No, I was just talking to Diana.
Okay. And look how nice that's finished on the end. That's not like a cut edge. That's a finished edge.
I know. That's really nice. I love that effect.
That's unique, right?
Yep.
So like that one, this would go in one of the lace boxes, but I'm not going to snip that and I'm not going to cut this piece down because if there's over a yard, I doubt if there's 2 yards because this little bundle.
Oh, I'd leave it.
Yeah. This little bundle is only like 2.5 inches wide. So there's probably a yard or a yard and a half there, I would say, of that one.
Yeah, that's not Battenberg, Debbie.
This has all kinds of dusty schmutz. Hold on. Okay. This piece of eyelet is amazing.
How wide it is.
Yeah. And like part of me wants to launder this really, really badly. But if I do, I know that we're going to lose all that. You guys can't really see. There it is. It's better. See the distressing, the discoloring on it?
Yeah.
I love that. Absolutely love that.
Kat wants to know what the lace boxes are.
The lace boxes, I find as many boxes as I can, exactly the same size, and I save up all of the most amazing laces I come across. Most of them antique. They're either vintage or antique or vintage almost antique. And if they're not at least vintage, then they're amazing, like Esme quality laces that I just happen to find someplace. So I do these, and then I flat price them. So, and each box is different. If I have a whole bunch of one lace, then I don't have a problem cutting it down into 2 or 3 yard pieces and I put it in the box, in each box, as for as many boxes as I can. So, I think last year we did the boxes for $100, if I remember right. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I know somebody
would know more better.
Right. Well, and I think a couple of the girls are in the chat that got them last year, but I can't remember if I did 2 different sizes or if I did just the one, because I did a lot of Christmas boxes last year and I did all different things in them. And let me just warn you guys, there's some amazing Christmas boxes coming. I've been working on them for a while now. And I've got them all opened up and all lined up together so that when I come across something that I can divvy up in between them all, I just keep adding to them. So there's so many coming and they're all totally different. Thank you,
Becky said
Becky.
you had 2 sizes.
Nice. I couldn't remember. I was like, somebody else asked me that, and I was like, I don't remember if I had 1 or if I had 2. See, and this one has pencil writing on it. Look at this. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, was that a yardage? I would leave that. Like, I don't want to wash that out. So like that first piece was long enough, I would probably cut it in half and put it in 2 boxes. And then this piece would go in a 3rd box. Is kind of how that goes. And oh my gosh, look at this stuff. I have no idea what this is. None. But see, there's been a pin in it or something at some time. And it looks like, you know how like elastic when it gets dry rot in it, Mags, and how like when you stretch it, it gets like that weird crackly thing?
Yep.
Look at, that's what this is doing. Can you
Yeah.
see it?
But I think it's supposed to be like that too. I've seen pieces like that.
Maybe. Well, okay, I see
What?
what you're looking at. The horizontal design, yes, is supposed to be there. But see, like right here,
Oh, okay. Now, yeah, I can see that. Yep.
it's almost like it has that, but it's not like weak. Like if it was the elastic, it would be pulling apart right in my hands, and it's not doing that. So it's like, I don't know. But definitely older. It is so, so pretty. And then there's the other side. And see, like this one's long enough. I would probably put this one in. Yeah, this is over 2 yards. So I would put this in 2 boxes. They're coming, Vicky. They're coming. I don't have, I will let you guys know. I will make sure you guys will know. It'll either be in the title or I'll post it in the group. But yes, they're coming. On underpants. Oh my gosh. See, you guys are so smart. Thank you, Penny. Look at this one. Look at. See, I told you guys, just look, just look. That's what you're going to hear all night. Just look. And you're all going, well, duh, Patty, what else can we do?
Well, and they're all like so unique too, you know?
Yeah. This stuff just never gets old. Ever. So pretty. How do you want to fold? There you go. There's that one.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
And then there's, this whole nice little hunk of this one. And this is so soft, Maggie, like baby butt soft.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to roll this one back up. I like when they're flat already.
Yeah, and that should probably go in one of the boxes too.
I think so. But see, now like this one is at least, there's probably 3 yards on here. I know it doesn't look like much, but there's at least 3 yards there, I bet. So this one I would probably cut in half because it would be 1.5 yard pieces for each box. And this, I have no idea where we were headed with this little guy, but it's still kind of cute. See, in something like this, Mags, I could totally see you using as a frame.
Yeah, I think maybe they were going to take a piece of you know the ones that have the fabric in the middle, and then that that like around it. I think maybe that's what that might have been for.
But what do you think of this? Would you use that for a frame though?
I guess it would depend on the size, but yeah, you could definitely use it as a frame.
Nice. Cool. Thank you. So then this piece, clearly a remnant, but yes, please. How pretty is
really
that?
Different,
isn't it? I think that's the right
Jody.
side. Isn't that nice? Love it. Hello, Sue. Welcome. Hey, Jody. And then I have no idea. I'm like, wait, where's the rest? And then there's this. I'm like, okay. So was this like part of a, You know those really fancy schmancy collars we've seen where there's two like faux ties hanging,
Yeah,
and then it
that's
like
what I was gonna say, like a
right, but
half of a
there's
tie.
only one. I'm like, come on, where's the other one?
Could be in the box somewhere.
Come on, we need both sides. And this stuff,
Oh no, Gigi.
what happened?
She said, I've got to run. She was waiting for the tile guy. The guy set her fire alarm.
Run fat. Well, run carefully. Run carefully.
Yeah.
So this piece clearly has some damage. See
That's I've never seen something like that. I
me
mean,
either. But
what kind of material is it even?
I don't know. I want to say who in the chat is a fabric girls. Thank you, Vicky. Have a good time.
Good night, Vicky.
It's pronounced voile, I think. I think it's Voille. I think. Or there's one that starts with an F, and I never pronounce it correctly. But I feel like it's one or the other of those. What do you guys think? And the trim on it feels like silk. This solid edge.
Is that what it is, Jean?
Oh, I had too many L's. Thank you. So the I don't know if it's like a dry rot, but I feel like that's probably, or there was a pin or something, but the way the damage is up here at the end and it's all over the place, I feel like it's probably like just age and a little bit of dry rot just because it's so aged. But I was wondering, do you guys think maybe that I've never seen like antique burnt out silk? Do you think that the white part, the creamy part, is the burnt out and the black is the dyed silk? Who knows fabrics and who would know that? Very nice, Sue.
What, you mean they would burn the white out?
Well, there is such a thing as burnt, like you can get, isn't it burnt, you guys? Where it could be, Becky, it could be. You know, Lorna, I would say a mouse if it smelled like mouse, but it doesn't smell like mouse. So I'm going to say I don't think it's mouse. I've spent enough time in barns in really iffy old houses. I know mouse smell a mile away, and I don't smell mouse. So
Debbie says, I think you make the flowers and then cut out. I'm not.
Oh, no. I know what she's talking about. Debbie's talking about when you take a piece of silk and you cut out a flower petal and you burn the edge. But like in burnout lace, maybe, Becky, maybe. I've never seen the old, well, I haven't seen it in person. I've seen it in pictures, but I've never seen like.
Well, could it be just like a grid for making stitches and that,
I have no idea. I have absolutely
it looks like
no
a
idea.
grid, you know what I mean? That
Yeah,
you could use
exactly.
as a guide to,
just I think it would be an amazing bow on a dress, It'd be a gorgeous butt bow.
Oh my gosh.
Well, dang it. In the 80s, you couldn't look at a wedding dress without a ginormous butt bow because, that was super complimentary.
Jean said they do it with velvet.
Okay, just on velvet. Okay, I thought I thought there was a silk, and I didn't know if burned out was the right, but I thought there was a technique they did with silks where they like, I don't know what word to say, that they did something similar. How about that? But anywho, I think it's really pretty. So this will probably be in the lace boxes too. I may try probably pressing this piece first, just because I think it's going to be really glorious pressed. And I want to see it. And here's more of that other ribbon that we were looking at. Whatever that was that we still didn't come up with a name for. That one will probably get pressed too. Just cuz. And then there's like all these random little, let's make a baby bonnet
Oh,
and not
another
finish
bonnet
it.
piece. Yep.
Yep. Isn't that pretty? Look how thin that fabric is.
I know, it's really delicate.
Definitely not a winter bonnet. Most assuredly. And then there's, see, and again, they would be so much prettier laundered and pressed. But look at that.
Oh, that's different. That's really pretty.
This is like an eyelet. Well, I should say it's a fancy eyelet. That's what we'll call it. It's the
Yeah,
fancy eyelet.
I would say that's an eyelet.
But see, like, just as is, it's not that fantastic. Pressed would be gorgeous. Laundered
Yes,
and
but we have a fabric vision.
well,
We can
that's
see
good.
we could see what it would look like.
Look at this one.
Yeah, that's for ribbon. Put
Mm-hmm.
ribbon in. Yep.
Yep.
That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? But this one will go in one of the boxes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Not that I'm excited for the boxes. I have been, oh, look, there's another one of those. Where did that, oh, there it is over there. Okay. It's like you don't know where to go next. This is amazing. This is some of my favorite stuff. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Love that one.
Yep.
Just love it. So that one goes in the lace boxes. You guys will get tired of hearing that too, probably.
Yeah, you're killing me here.
Look at this one.
I'd love to see what these were meant to be put on too,
Mm-hmm.
like how it would look on a dress or.
Yep. And see, like this one, again, I'm there's at least 3 yards there. This one is it's a lot there. There's probably 3 yards of this one.
Mhm.
So this one, there's a few of you that want the whole pieces. Let me see how it plays out, how it works out between all the boxes and how many I can come up with. If I can hold back some of these pieces and put together a nice lot, I may do one as an offer up for you guys with the whole pieces. So I may try that too. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Can't make any promises, but we'll see. This one has the original old pin in it. Look at that. Right there. So I'm going to leave it because it's on this cool card that I don't think was it might be. It's American something or other in there. But I'm going to leave that one on the card because I think it's fun for you guys to get a little bit of stuff the way I get it.
Yeah.
This
and you
one's
can
like,
tell that's another antique.
wait till you see how delicate it really is. Look at that. So tiny.
I'd love to see that, Kat.
So nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And there's a ton on this one. A ton.
Yeah, there could be like 10 yards on there easy.
Exactly. So I'll try to hold some of these that are on the cool cards and stuff. I may do one that's the complete pieces and we may do an offer up on it. And then there's this, which really is not all that amazing like this. But when you get in here to the stuff that's not all
like
misshaped, yeah, this is what it really does look like.
Oh, wow. You'd never know that.
It looks almost like cording.
Yeah, that's beautiful too.
So this one I will probably try. Depends on how tedious it is. Sometimes these are super, super tedious. Or we'll see how much Rosie loves us.
I was just going to say.
She
Give it to
loves to
Rosie.
iron. Oh, do you remember all that stuff she ironed for us like what, a year
Mhm.
ago, a year and a half ago?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that kid. Like, she's like Janine with fussy cutting. She loves to iron. It's crazy. What is wrong with you? Look at this one, Mags.
Oh, that's pretty.
And this is, I don't know. I want to, it's not eyelet, but I don't know what to call it. Because see, look how sheer the fabric is. But I don't know what kind of lace it is. I mean, obviously it's embroidered, but I don't know what to call it other than embroidered trim, because this would
Yeah, I think it's
definitely,
just embroidered.
and this would definitely be insertion, right? In between two rows of something, like two tiers of a skirt or something. Yay or nay?
I don't know.
Because it's unfinished. Well, it's unfinished on both ends.
Yeah.
Or both sides. When England left India, they cut off the hands of all the weavers so they couldn't compete with England. Wow.
Yeah, that's
not cool.
no.
Not cool at all. Sounds about right with history, but you know. Look at this one.
Oh, wow, that one. Oh, I love that one.
I love this. And look how much of this there is. There's a nice
Yeah.
amount of this.
Yep.
Really nice. Ruffled or pleated. Good call, Becky. Thank you. I like when you girls are here. You know the things. Here's a doily. Battenberg, right, Maggie?
Tape lace, Battenberg. Yeah, I think it's Battenberg, but they also, I think it's also called tape lace.
Yes. Yep. As soon as you said it, I was like, yep, that's the one. I couldn't think of it before. So hold on here. There's two different pieces on here. There it is. So remember that one that I said it was so pretty, and look, there's another whole
Yeah, there's more. Oh, nice.
on the card still. Not gobs and gobs, but
No.
some. And then this one is another one that would be really, really pretty pressed. Look at that one.
Yeah. Just send them to me. You know, I press it all.
And she says, and because I pressed it all for you, I'm keeping it.
Exactly. No, that's really pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, I love those types of
I'll have
trims.
to make a Rosie, how much do you love us pile? She'll be like, well, if you make lasagna, I'm like, girl, I'm on it. It's already in the oven. Look at this one.
Yep, that one too. Wow.
They're pretty. They just don't make delicate stuff like this anymore.
No.
At least not in any place that I have access to. And this is just crazy.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that different?
Yeah. Oh, I really like that.
And look at the sheen on the threads.
Yeah. I wonder if it's like a satiny or a silk thread.
I was just going to say, I'm willing to bet it's a silk thread because it's cool to the touch.
Yeah.
And the sheen on it in person is just like what you
I can see it just, when you move your wrist.
Yeah. It's just so pretty. And there is a hole in it down here. I thought there was another, maybe not. I thought there was another hole in it somewhere in the netting, but I don't see it.
Right. Lisa said they make it. You just can't afford it.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That too. It's like you have to sell your left arm. Well, maybe your right arm. But anywho, this one will probably go in one of the lace boxes. For sure. I don't know why I'm saying probably. It's going to go in a lace box. Then this is a little roll of cording that is also stitched shut. So it's going to stay. And I'm just showing you guys, like, this is how I find it. So I just think it's fun for you guys to see it, how the same way I find it. Look at that.
Wow.
I want about 80 yards of this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it came, but I think I need like 80 yards of that in my life. Then there's this piece. I love the little bits
Yep.
because they're like no guilt. You can just use them up. I don't know how much of this one there is. There's some of that
Oh,
one.
that's pretty too.
Try not to get them all in a knot. Come here, you. So there's that one. Oop, there's another one of those. We're finding more and more of these delicate ones that there wasn't as many of. Oops, there's another one. Ah, there's the one Maggie said, there better be more. Oh, this one's pretty.
They're all beautiful. I mean, I haven't seen one yet that I didn't like or wouldn't use.
Right? Thanks, Natalie. It is so much fun. Like, I get so excited when I find this stuff because I know you guys love it. I love it. You guys love it. We all just get to like drool on it together.
Now it's different too.
This one's an eyelet mags.
Yep.
So pretty. This, I think, falls in the eyelet category, but I'm not certain. And again, it's unfinished on both sides. Oh, for Pete's sakes, work with me here. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
And
It
it's
looks like pulled thread, though, on either side.
It's not, though.
It's not?
It's eyelet. Here, hold on. Let me get it. See how much different it is? Not on my blue sleeve, but.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I see the difference now.
But it's definitely an eyelet. It's so pretty. And there's quite a bit of this one. So this one also, I will try to press out. I'm not laundering them, but some of these I will press just because I want them to be gorgeous when you guys open them. Look at this one. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
And again, with the unfinished edges. And the cotton is super sheer. It's just so pretty.
Lindy says, I have some of that.
Nice. So do tell, what is it? And look at this massive roll. And this piece, oh, look, there's another one. That one is totally different than all the other ones. We don't have any others like that one. Where did all of those go? Here's another one.
Wow.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's so intricate.
Isn't it? And yellow doilies. Don't know what that was going to be, but there's yellow. There's yellow. There's another one. See, not so pretty. But when you open them up, they're very pretty.
Yeah, they are.
I know. And I'm not going to, what I'm going to do, Juanette, is probably use a straight iron and on the lowest temperature to just, and I'm not going for like pristine press, just to flatten them just a smidge. So just enough heat to do that. I won't heat set them on you guys. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And there's a ton of that one. It's always amazing when you undo these, how much.
I know, because it ends up looking completely different from when it's all rolled up together.
And then this, I think is absolutely
amazing.
Yeah. And I don't know what that fuzz. Oh, that's because there was an Afghan in that box also. Look at that. I just absolutely love this piece. This one's about 4 or 4.5 inches wide.
Wow.
And there's so much of it.
There's
so much.
a ton of that.
Yeah. So it's like, this is one of those, like would you guys want me to leave this one whole or cut it and disperse it amongst several boxes? Then there's a whole bunch of these odd, weird little trim piece thingies.
Those are frog. Isn't that a frog?
I don't know, because it's
You,
just faux. It's just
okay.
but it's like only temporarily on there too. You know what I mean? It's not like permanently stitched on. So
Right.
I don't know if it was
It
meant to be
just
a
looks like
functional.
a frog to me.
Right.
Mare says chop chop.
Chop chop. Oh my gosh. It is not tatting.
No, that's not tatting.
Kat, if I find some tatting, I will specifically show it to you. I'm trying to think if I know where. I know I have some. I'm just not positive. I don't think I can just walk right to it and pull a piece. But I will try to remember to pull a piece for Thursday, and I'll show you tatting. We
Yeah,
all have a weakness for tatting.
I
Well, not
found
all of us, but most of us.
I found 6 round doilies that the middle of it, is fabric, and they're all tatted around them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, these were all in the same dresser. Like, if they'd all been put away like this, can you just imagine? Look at that. Look at this piece.
I know.
I haven't like opened this up even. So that's how much there is of that one right there. See it right there?
Wow.
And she's got them all like turned. So this one is this wide. And this was handmade. Look, there's the tail end of it right there.
Yeah.
Hand stitched. All of these, I think, are handmade trims.
I think that's called filet crochet, but I'm not positive.
And then there's a couple in here that we can't see. These, I'm just showing you this. I'm going to leave the rest as surprises for when they go in the boxes. This bag came just like this. Look at that. See this one, this one, this one. And this one, I think, these are all the same, actually. Yes, these are all the same. So probably one of each of these will go in a different box. Yeah. And there's a lot on them. And then, can I find, and then there's this one, and it's in a nice creamy, it's not dirty, it's just a real creamy color. See the difference in the color? There, it picked it up. Just pretty. So these I want to leave in whole pieces like that. And those hand crocheted ones in that first bag, those, I can't cut hand crocheted stuff. It just, look at, she called this odds and ends. It's exactly how it was labeled. Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
Like she rolled up different ones all together.
She was here, Warnett.
Isn't that cool? So there's that one. Then, let's see. We didn't look this bin.
You are killing me here.
Do you guys want to look at the, I know, right, Sue? Yeah. I was over the moon. And to find it all in one spot is like crazy. It happens a couple of times. You just get lucky because you're in the right place. So do you guys want to look at the clothing, the Victorian clothing?
Yeah.
Okay. So remember the baby bonnet?
Oh my.
Tell me this is not the cutest thing. There is a little damage down here on the hem edge. But tell me this is not the sweetest thing you've ever seen. Like, can you even imagine?
That's I have an aunt that used to crochet the sweaters and bonnets for every grandchild, and there was over the years there were over 27 of them. She made a set for each one of them.
Nice. Yeah, my great grandma did crocheted baby blankets for everybody.
Yeah. My aunt did amazing work.
Yeah. I just think this is just the sweetest thing in the world.
Oh, I love those like flowers, loopy flowers.
Now, I'm not the girl that could cut this up and use these
No, I
flowers.
wouldn't cut that up either. I do have some standards, you know.
No, Lorna, I got incredibly lucky. I did not. I wondered, but I did not. So look at this. Like, oh my gosh. And it just gets better from here. Oh, let me push the camera. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm like, why is it not all showing? Hold on. There
Yeah,
we
and I
go.
should have said something and I didn't even
You're okay.
notice.
Look at that. And these, there is some discoloring, but not like staining on this one. The ribbon has come unthreaded, but it's still there. So you could pull in the neckline. But look,
No,
all the
I
way,
cut that off the material.
look at that. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I think it would be incredibly cool if I was a tiny human and I could wear these. I am not a tiny human. I can't wear these. I
Right.
think they're super cool though. Like they're just in such good shape.
Wow, Sue, that was a find too.
Look at that. Once at a thrift store, I walked out with 2 grocery bags.
For
Nice.
$10. 2 bags.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I would have been doing the hap. Did you like squeal? Did you do that little like, oh my gosh, that squeal that like nobody else can really hear
Right.
but you?
I would have danced all the way to the car.
Right.
That would have been a sight.
You said I would have danced all the way to the car. I went visual and I could see like who
Oh
was the
my
guy
God.
from Mary Poppins, the Dick Van Dyke character when he's
Yeah, the
walking along
chimney
and
sweep guy. He was a
yeah, and he
chimney
would jump
sweep.
up and click his heels all the time. Sorry,
Yeah.
I went visual and that's what I saw. Sorry, Megs.
Yeah, well, I couldn't do that. I'd probably fall and break one of my legs.
I couldn't do it. I'd fall and break my neck. Yikes. Would not be pretty. So then there's these pieces. These, you guys, I think were supposed to be curtains. Not 100% certain. And there's like little, you'll see all these little black threads. They had them stitched so that they would stay flat and not get all
Oh,
wrinkled. Yeah. But this stuff, look at this.
that's crazy.
Look at that. I just absolutely love this. And then the top hem, well, I was going to say hem edge. There's no hem. They've
Wow.
never, this stuff has never been used because it's all stitched. Like they had it folded and then they put little black stay stitches in it. And I think they used black, I'm guessing here, but you girls that know, didn't they use the black so that you would see it
Mm-hmm.
before someone stopped you? You know, like the commercial, start the car.
Right. I remember that commercial. She's yelling at her husband, start the car, start the car. He's looking at her like, what the heck is wrong?
Have you lost your mind? But look at up along the two,
Yeah,
like
that's
what would be the,
pretty.
yeah, like that would be the salvage. But don't you guys think these are curtain panels? The only other thing I could think of was a veil, but they're so rectangular.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be a veil, but I could see them as curtains.
Mm-hmm. I just think they're absolutely stunning. And there's either 4 or 5 of them. I don't remember.
Wow, those are gorgeous.
Well, these have to go because, you know, our house is Victorian. And if they don't go, I'll be like, well, I can hang them in my windows. And of course, they'll never get hung because then I won't want them in the sun. And I don't want Carmine to jump up and get her nail caught in one. So I don't know. But there's even different color threads in these. If you guys look like at that, can you see the different colors?
Yeah.
They're just absolutely amazing. Look at Lorna. She's divvying them out.
One for me, 4 for you. Yeah, that sounds fair, Lorna.
Super fair, right?
Yeah.
Look at Christina. They'd be lovely in my house. Oh my gosh. So there's the second one. I want to see how many there are of these. Hold on. Hold on.
She likes me better than you, Lorna.
Oh, look at that. Man, she just tossed me right in the middle of that battle, didn't she, guys? I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold the phone there, girl. Okay, there's 3. I was right. There's 5. I love it when I'm right. There's 4.
What, 5 whole sets?
5 whole pieces. Not sets, pieces. 5 pieces of that curtain panel. When I found one, I was super excited. And then we got to the very last drawer and there was 4 more. I almost needed a Depends. I was pretty excited. I just think they're fantastic.
Oh, Lorna. You make me feel bad for saying that now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Lorna, you know I love you.
You guys are a mess. I swear.
We are. We're one big mess.
So then there's this one. All right, let's take a vote on the curtain panels before I go any farther, because I did see a few comments just saying, I need these. So here's my question. You guys can vote, the ones that are left. Do you want the curtain panels separately or as one bundle?
And
if
how
you
many
guys
bundles do you have?
No, one bundle would be all 5 of
one
them.
big bundle?
Yes.
Oh, no.
We could do these as one big bundle. Ask them in the chat. We'll let them decide.
All right.
You guys vote, and we'll go with whatever the majority. And only one vote. One vote per person. I'll let you decide.
Bundle. Oh, I can't even type.
It's okay, Max.
There. Separate or one bundle.
And while you guys are doing
anything before my go doesn't.
Oh, Leslie, you just make me laugh all the time. Every time she just makes me laugh. Hey, Chris.
Hi, Chris. Okay, let's see. Let me count.
Hey, Deb. Miss Deb. I wanted you to know I didn't forget you. I'm going to figure out your shipping tonight, and I'm going to, because I have a load. I have so much ready. It's already loaded for the USPS is picking up tomorrow, and UPS is loaded in the truck. It's going to get shipped out. So I'm going to do yours up tonight, and I'll invoice you for it tomorrow sometime or something. But just so you know, it's going to go out tonight. So you'll get an invoice. You'll get the tracking number. I just wanted you to know what I was doing. So you'll get a tracking number, and then I'll get the invoice to you for the shipping.
Separate wins.
Separate wins? Okay. Yep. Okay. So we're going to do those separate.
Yes.
Okay. So that's that. These will come back. You're welcome, honey. I just wanted you to know. And I just thought if you were here tonight, it would be easier to just tell you in person than type all that out and probably not be clear. So you'd still be like, what? So if you hadn't dropped in tonight, I was going to type it all out to you. But since you're here, I'll just tell you. And see, like some of these pieces, there's little fuzzies on. But again, I'm not laundering. Most especially, I'm not laundering the clothing. It has to be done so carefully. Well, when I do it, it has to be done so carefully. I don't get nervous washing it, but I'm very aware. This one, see how the sleeve is not finished on this side, but we have a complete cuff and trim on this side. So I don't know if somebody, we got to this far and decided we didn't like it. It didn't fit. I don't know if this is damaged. I don't know, but it's very, very discolored. Like you can see all the discoloring on it. Here's some stay stitching. This is not pretty finished stitching here at all. Definitely just some top stay stitching, and something decorative was supposed to happen there. But look at all these tiny little tucks. Every one of those is hand sewn. Can you even imagine? See, Max, this is what I meant by insertion lace.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's put in there, like those eyelets that were unfinished on both sides.
Yeah, I see what you mean now.
And I just having telling you guys, it's live brain. It's live brain. When you go live, all of a sudden, all your vocabulary
Yep.
words, all your descriptive vocabulary words, they just are gone. Look at that one. Look at this. Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
So as we're looking at the Victorian, I have done some pieces of Victorian clothing. Like, remember when I was in Texas and I found all the nightgowns, and you guys, a bunch of you guys got the nightgowns. Look at that. I just love that. Like, I don't know if they're stains or just discoloration. Some of these I think we could aptly call stains.
And tea or
But
coffee dyeing would help that along.
yeah, it would disguise it right up, wouldn't it, Megs? Do you guys want these, like, let me think through how I want to phrase this. So, like, how I'm going to do the lace Christmas boxes. Leslie's still like, dang it, I'm getting all those pieces.
Give it up, Leslie.
I was kind of thinking along that line, Leslie. So when I bring them, let me think about it. I may do it that way. I may. It would be cute on my creepy dolls. Hey, Kendall. I'm glad Christina said hi to you. I totally didn't see you come in. Welcome, welcome. So would you guys want these boxed in bundles, or do you want them individually? Because I know some of you have no problem cutting them apart. I know some of you kind of collect / hoard them. I can't be the one. This one I could probably cut up because that sleeve is damaged. It was never quite finished. There's enough discoloration. This one I could cut up. But some of these you guys are going to see, well,
can't. If you can't wear it, what else can you do with it? You cut it up.
Put it on a mannequin and preserve it and honor it. I don't know. Not everything is meant to be cut up, Lorna. You and Lorna, no wonder you two get along so well. You're both heartless, I tell you. Look at this. Look at that one. And this one, this is the yardage. So this is it's really discolored. At first I thought this had been like as a skirt, but I really don't think it was. I think it's just very, very rumpled. But look at that. See all the discoloring on there? Like, we do a pretty good job faking it, but not quite like that.
That's grunge. That's real grunge.
Look at Lorna. She's so agreeing with you. Everything is meant to be cut up.
See, and Janine agrees with us.
No, not every single thing. Not every single thing. All right. Nobody's on my side. Everybody's like, cut it up. I don't know. Like, I get weirdly sentimental about some of this stuff.
I don't.
I do. I'm not. Yeah, I can't even fake it. I totally do.
If it's something that I couldn't wear, then I would potentially cut it up if I could use it on something. No,
see, I just want to preserve it because I always am afraid I'll never find another one. Look at this.
Yeah, that's pretty.
This is the outer skirt. Isn't that amazing? And this is hand crocheted.
Hey, Debbie, and it's Debbie agrees too.
Dang it. Somebody, just so Natalie's on my side. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you. Glad somebody's on my side. Jeez, Lou. Look at there. See, like,
yeah,
I just love these. And then here's the underskirt. And this cotton, you guys, is just amazing. It's, Karen, are you still here? I know Karen has a soft spot for this Victorian clothing too. And she's really knowledgeable about some of it. Which one is the lawn cotton again? I think it's this one. I think the underskirt, no. The outer, no. The under would be a more utility, right? And the outer, yes, the outer would be the more decorative. So the outer is probably the lawn cotton, right? I had to talk my way through that. Look at the trim on this. Can you guys
Mhm.
see that trim on that hem? Look at that. It's just amazing.
Oh, Lenny's a rebel. She'd probably rip that instead of cutting it.
Hey now.
That's a rebel.
And look at the mending. Here's your mending, Lisa. Look at that. It is a petticoat, Nancy. It is. It's a whole petticoat. There's the waistband, and then there's the bottom. So see, like you girls that are only like 3 foot tall, this would fit you.
It does, Shauna. See, Shauna says, but cutting it and giving it second life does preserve it. And
I don't disagree. Like when I say,
Mhm.
okay, so you guys hear me say all the time, I can't be the one to cut it or tear it or deconstruct it if it's a book. Once it's yours, I admire whatever you guys do with it. I just can't be the one to do it. But like we're kind of all that way to a certain degree on different things. Oh, now you can really see the discoloration. That was good. I think so, Carol. I don't feel it doesn't feel like that dry rot shreddiness to it. I don't feel that in it at all. And the lace is super sturdy. And you can tell there's hand stitching. I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of machine stitching, like where you can't see it, but any of the stitching you can see is hand stitched. And I say that with confidence because you can see the variance in the stitches. You're welcome, honey. Yeah, thank you for asking, because that's something I always forget about too. But yeah, it's really well done. And I don't see, oh, I was going to look and see if it had French. Yes. And see, it's all French seamed. So you don't have any raw edges, so nothing's fraying out. I just love that. Like that's somebody, I mean, I don't know. Today that's like a quality thing, but back then it's just what they did. Hey, Angie Stone. So yeah, so there's that one. Then, oh my gosh, this one is just so different. And this isn't going to be for everybody, but I kind of actually really love this. Look at this piece. Maggie's not talking. Maggie's like, yeah, no, that one's not for me. Maggie's like, yeah, no, that one's not for me.
No, it really isn't.
I know it's not. I love it though. I just think it's so different.
I could see you wearing that.
I would wear this if I was
a tiny would.
If I was a tiny human. Yeah. Yeah. But you've seen me wear stuff similar to this. That's why. Like, look how sheer that is. And this one, I'm almost positive is a lawn cotton. This one does have some frayed something or other going on in here. And I'm scared to cut the threads because I'm not sure where they're coming from. Oh, they're coming from right here. This is not French seamed right there. So that's where they're coming from, that seam right there on the inside. But I'm still not snipping them unless I decide to keep it. She would be awful cute on my mannequin though. Put a cute little camisole on her and put this on her. That might happen. I love this piece. I think it's super cute.
Diana said I had a shirt like that in the 60s.
Right? I'm saying right like I did too. I was not old enough to pick out my own clothes in the 60s.
I was.
Shoot, I don't think I was even in kindergarten yet. Until the 70s. Look at that. Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
Love that one. Welcome back, Gigi. How goes the fire alarm?
She said her and the dog almost went deaf.
Uh-oh.
Something like that.
False alarm though, no flames. You don't get to scare us and then come back and not tell us everything's okay. I don't know, Christina. I don't know. So then, oh my gosh, the baby clothes. Look at this. Look at that. Look at those tiny, tiny trims. Isn't that crazy?
Yep.
But I keep wanting to say, oh, I don't know. I just lost it. Just lost it. What kind of fabric is this, you guys? It's definitely got some structure to it. And that design is woven into it and slightly raised on the right side. What is that called? I need to make a fabric swatch book. That's what I need to do.
Is it seersucker?
Nope.
No.
All I can think of is picot, but it's not picot at all. I just can't think of what it's called. That was the first word that popped in my head, and that is not the right word. It has a name, this. I just can't think of it. But it's so cute. Look at that.
Saying lawn?
No, lawn cotton is really sheer. It was the summer weight cotton that they used like in Downton Abbey times, like the summer weight cottons, really super lightweight cottons, garden dresses.
Mask cotton.
No, not the mask.
Pin tuck.
I don't remember. That button is really giving me grief. I'm not going to force it. But the buttonholes are there and the buttons. It's just really, really sweet. Like, I don't know. If I was still collecting baby dolls, I would have a dolly to fit that for sure. For sure. Then there's this one. See, another skirt. Oop, nope. This is the Pantaloons.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the leg on those. Look at, you could go can dancing in these bad boys. These would be great for Halloween or summer jammies. Like, even if I couldn't get all the staining out, I would totally, but that's not ever going to work for me. That's
all right. Michelle Rose, pin tuck, and she's yelling. So,
well, pin tuck is not the fabric. Pin tucks is what they did above the hemline. I know what a pin tuck is.
I didn't think it was the fabric either.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 and a half inches across.
So that would be 32 all around.
Yes. I think they're cute. Super cute. Very discolored. Very, very discolored. They've been against something that even made them look a little rusty. But look, you can get in and out of them very easily. I don't know. I think they're cute.
They are cute.
I might even try those on just for giggles. And no, I won't model
I want to
them.
see that.
Nope. I just said no modeling. There will be no modeling. And this actually might be my very favorite piece in the whole,
oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
Look at that.
I could.
This is like a lawn cotton.
That.
This is like lawn cotton. See how sheer it is?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I could see little June in that.
It's so sweet. So, so sweet. And again, hand crocheted lace.
Mm-hmm.
I just absolutely love this thing. This thing weighs slightly more. Like the lace on this weighs more than the cotton. The cotton would be comparable to hanging onto a tissue. Yeah, love that. Do you, Angie? It would be cute. So then there's another bonnet we were starting. And then should anyone want to make their own chemise, here's the topper part done for you. I think I have so many of these sometimes, it's crazy. Then there's this. And I'm not real sure. Well, that's an understatement. I really don't know what fabric this is. but it is the lightest stuff. Look how
Sheer.
sheer
Yeah,
that
it's
is.
look at how sheer it is.
So this obviously, like, you know, when we get like the La Mode magazines, the fashion pages and stuff, and
Yeah.
it shows all the layers where they have the fancy sleeves coming out or a
Yeah.
really nice collar coming out. And then, because I don't know, I feel like these buttons are decorative enough. They had to go in the front. And there's a seam right here, right up the middle. So I'm guessing that's the back. I don't think
It
they would.
probably went under like a jumper type of thing, right?
Yeah, or
Because
like
they
the
wouldn't have
vest.
worn that sheer like that.
Right. Well, and they would have had stuff underneath of it too.
Yeah.
But there's even decorative stitching at the seams here. There's a nice little trim. Um, like I can't tell because I don't have my glasses on if it's a stitched on trim or like a tatting trim. I really can't tell, but if it's tatting, it's the tiniest, I don't know, whatever it is, it's the tiniest stitches of whatever that I've ever seen. Um, but yeah, it is just really, really nice. It's so, so well done. I'm gonna hold up the sleeve. I didn't realize it was all the way around the sleeve. Maybe you guys
Carol
can.
said the seam would be in the back.
Yeah, I think so too. I do think so too.
And Becky says moire or moire or grosse point
Um,
for fabric. I don't
maybe.
know.
I don't know what. I'll have to go look up the gross
She might have
point.
been talking about the other one when you were saying you didn't know what fabric it was.
This is the one I said I have no idea what fabric it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll have to go look up the gross point. Thank you. I'll look that up and see if that's what it is because it is the sheerest, lightest stuff ever. But look at that tiny, tiny trim in there.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Yep.
And it's at all the seams and then around the neck. And then you've got the glass. I don't know if,
Hi, Janie.
I don't think they're glass. I don't think they're glass buttons. But look at that. Maybe they'll glitter just a little bit for you. But you've got the buttons. So yeah, I really like this one too. Just because it's so different. And here we have really cute baby bonnet. There's the back side.
Oh,
And
that
then
is
there's
cute. Oh, look at that.
and this is actually blue. See where it's actually blue.
Linda said the baby dresses may be a batiste fabric.
Yes, I bet you're right. I bet it is batiste.
She
Thank
said that's
you.
what I used for the christening gowns that she made for her grandchildren.
Thank you. I bet it is. I bet you're right. But look at the embroidery all along this edge right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so pretty.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
So let's see here. Oops, I dropped that one. Oh my gosh. And these are so cool.
Seriously?
Seriously. Like, I think these were handmade.
They probably were.
If I can make my foot fit in
They
those,
look handmade.
but look at the heel. I'm pretty sure my
Mhm.
giant foot is not going to fit in these.
No.
I so wish they would. I would wear these like I wouldn't even blink. I wouldn't skip a beat. I think they're incredible. Just absolutely incredible. I so love them. This is when I'm really annoyed that I have giant feet. It's like, dang it. Yeah, I think they're pretty awesome. And a pair. I mean, normally my luck would be I'd find one. What are you going to do with one?
Gigi says, I have a pair, LOL.
Of course you do, but you probably have little feet and you get to wear them. People with gigantic feet don't ever find that kind of cool stuff where we could like actually, use it.
Janie says, cut out the toe.
Yeah. I'll just sew on a new one. Then there's these.
Oh,
You all love
yeah.
those. So
Okay,
there's one.
Yeah.
There's two.
Pages
There's
of fabric books.
3. There's 4. So there's 2 different sizes of those. There's 4. Here's 2 more of the large ones. And then there's this pretty oval one. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Wow,
Now
I'm
you're
way
talking
off
my
center.
language.
I know, right? I was channeling you, Mags.
Were you?
I was. Look at that.
Were you channeling? I must put those in Maggie's box.
Almost. But then I got distracted.
Oh, that figures.
These are the ones you like, right?
Yes.
So there's only like
There's only the one.
There's only like a lot of them.
Oh, really?
Look. You like the already rectangular one. I think there's a couple rectangulars. There's squares for sure.
Yeah, see, I like those too, but I like the squares, and they have like they must have like an edging all around them, where those don't. But I like
Right.
those too. Those would still make fabric pages.
Okay, I think I have another whole stack of this from before, so I will make sure you get some of this kind
Oh,
of
thank
stuff.
you.
Oh, here's the other piece I was thinking. Here, while we have those up. So here's a whole.
Kendall wants to know, are those French?
I'm not sure. The stuff at the beginning that were still that we decided, we voted sort of kind of and decided they were sample pieces. And they're labeled, but I don't think all of this is. Like, I just don't think all of it is. But this piece, Mags, look how much of it there is. It's this whole big runner.
Nice.
That would have run down the middle of a table.
Oh my gosh. Those are perfect for fabric pages.
What do you guys think? You guys get to vote in the chat. I'm going to put you all on the spot like you do to me sometimes. Haha, it's your turn. Do I cut this up to share it amongst all of you, or do we gift it to Maggie? The runner piece, just the runner piece. Then we'll have these pieces to divvy up between you guys. Does Maggie get the whole piece, or do I divvy it up between you guys? This is fun. We need to do this more often. I like when I can just be like, so what do you guys want to do? You guys get to do all the decision making today.
Oh, you guys.
Yay! Look at you guys.
Oh.
Nice. All right, Mags, let me fold her back up. She'll be in your next box.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Except for Carol. She said, no.
Carol's related to Lorna. I like it.
Oh, now she says, no, give it to Maggie. Okay.
It's because she knows you're going to cut it up. Oh my gosh. All right. So that's added to the Maggie pile. You guys are awesome. Okay.
They are.
Those will get divvied out. Then there's this piece. I always have mixed feelings about this stuff. Like, I don't know. I just never think it's really that old. It feels very polyester to me. So it's like, unless something feels like cotton, I instantly discount it as not like antique. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, Carol. She was no, don't cut it up.
I figured.
That's what I'm going to do, Carol.
I figured she is going to cut it up, but I have other ones or similar ones. So, but how do you guys feel about that? Like, I don't know. It's so polyester. Not that I'm dissing polyester, but I really love cotton stuff. And to me, cotton stuff is easier to date than this polyester stuff. I feel like this could have been made last week.
I don't know. My grandmother used to have stuff like that on, the dresser drawers and the nightstand and stuff like that.
Oh, thanks, Debbie. I don't see, and that's where it's like, I always wonder if I'm just being very judgmental. toward polyester.
Are you sure it's well, you probably know, right? If
It
it's
is absolutely
polyester. Oh,
polyester.
then
Yeah.
maybe not, because I mean, I was a kid, so
Yeah.
just the designs in that looks like what she would have, had on
Yeah.
the dressers and stuff.
Right. And I'm right there with you. The design is really pretty,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
super pretty, but it is 100% polyester.
yeah. Then it may not be that old.
Yeah. And it's easier to dye. Well, Lorna, we
Okay,
would go on
Lorna.
the dog walk with you,
Yeah,
but nobody's commenting whether or not they feel like
they feel like what?
they feel like I do. Like you prefer the cotton stuff over the
Oh.
polyester stuff. Like, are you guys cotton snobs? Like,
I don't
I don't
think I
know.
am.
I don't think a year ago I would have been on here and said, "So you guys, I'm very partial to cotton. I think I'm a little snobby on the cotton side." Ah, the poly. Yes. Yes. But think of all the poly plants.
You're all snobs.
I just figured out my camera, what's throwing me off tonight. Do you see how wonky my grid is?
Oh yeah, it's not. Your grid is not
Yeah,
straight.
and now that I just realized, everybody close your eyes if you get dizzy easy. We're going to
Because
straighten
it's
out.
going to bother her. She needs to straighten it out.
There we go. If I hadn't figured it out, it wouldn't have bothered me. Okay.
Hello, my name is Mare, and I'm a cotton.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, I feel better. So now I can just be like, okay, it's really pretty, but it's not cotton. And I don't have to worry because, I've put it out there. So this one was never all the way finished. I'm hesitating because I want to make sure there's no closure on it of any sort. But you guys, look at all this work.
Wow.
Look at this.
Beth K says per Google, polyester was introduced in 1951. So that means it's 69 years old. A piece could be 69 years old.
Okay, but see, and this is where I get a little judgy too, because I grew up knowing that an antique was anything that was 100 or more years old.
Yes, that's what and I think that's true.
Vintage is anything 50. Over 50 years. But
Yeah,
since the creation of Etsy, they say, what is it, 20 or 25 years? So it's messed up everybody's perspective of what's vintage and what's antique. So
yeah, I go by 50 and 100.
Me too. There is just a little damage right there. And Carol, before you ask, I do think this one is wearable also. There's like I said, that little bit of damage right there. Here's a floral flower, like a ribbon rose right there in the center.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I might have to take back the never been worn because it doesn't make sense that, well, but somebody could have laundered it like me that bought it somewhere. They could have laundered it and shriveled up the rose. So I guess we could go back to that. But, and see, I don't know if you guys are going to, but it's definitely, no, my lights are going to wash it out. Because I did my lights different. Oh, you can see it. Look at the hand stitching there at the waistband. You guys catch it? Let me see. There it is. See it, Max?
I don't really see it. I can't see it, but.
How's that?
Oh, there. Yeah. Now I see it. Kind of.
Okay.
And Carol said, if you can pull out a thread and burn it, if it turns to ash, it's a natural fiber. If it melts or makes a hard ball, it's a man-made fiber.
True. I'd forgotten that. Thank you. See, you guys, we need those tidbits all the time. My brain is busy and it's full. I can't. I have to dump some stuff out sometimes. How's that sound? Oh my gosh. And this edge is unfinished. So like from the placket, the finished edge of the placket right here, down to the seam, they didn't finish. So I don't know if they were on either. Nope, this side is finished. But it's got like a little like unfinished torn spot in it. I'm not sure what's going on there. But I still just kind of feel like this piece hasn't been worn because there's no snaps, there's no buttons. It doesn't look like one was ever sewn on there. I don't know.
Yeah, some of them might just have been unfinished pieces that the person never, got to finish.
And this one I could probably put on. I feel like this one was made for like a matron. She was a little thicker around the middle. She was more my size girl.
Aren't we all?
She wasn't a skinny mini little thing. So there's that one. Then there's this piece. This, like I want the whole rest of this set. Where's the rest of this?
Yeah.
This is, I don't know, some sort of little keepsake hosiery. I don't know, but look at that.
That's cool.
I want the whole thing. Isn't that nice?
Mm-hmm.
So pretty. And it's not like anything like, all the fake gold, everything that's so flashy brassy. This is not that. Here you go, Mags. I think this one's right up your alley too. We'll see. I might have missed the mark, but we'll see.
Yeah, I would cut the fabric away from those pieces.
And I wouldn't care because this was already cut off as something else. So see, this one I could encourage. I could totally encourage it. And there's a monogram right here in the center. I love the old monograms.
Oh yeah, is that an M?
I think so. Sometimes these are easier to see in the camera view. Yes, I do believe it is.
Oh, wow.
So, M for mine. That's what that is. What do you think of that?
I was going to say, whose name begins with M? Not Lorna's. Oh, she's not here. She's walking the dog, so I shouldn't say
I know, Becky. There's a ton of you here. I know it.
M for mayor, right?
That's why I can get so much, is because I know I don't have to decide if I'm going to use it or if I'm hoarding it. I know. Look at this, you guys.
Wow.
Can I just say, this is absolutely amazing. It is somewhere between moss green, forest green, olive green. It's all those shades. I know it's coming across kind of brown, but it's all the greens with brown undertones.
Is it a velvet or?
Oh my gosh, is it ever? It is absolutely glorious. Now you guys are getting more of the green colors. See the,
oh yeah.
It
keeps changing colors.
So pretty. It is so incredibly soft. So soft.
Did you ever see years ago when, on the craft shows, somebody would take a piece of velvet like that and they would put a wooden stamp under it and then they would iron across it and it would make that stamp.
Yep, it would burn it in.
Yeah,
no, look how it does. It goes. It's almost black and white. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. You're holding it just like that. It's black and white. Now it's green again.
Yep. Now this is the colors. These are the true colors.
It's the dark. Okay, yeah.
This is the undertone that I don't even see this color in person. This is what I see. It's so pretty. It's a chameleon. Yes.
That was cool. I never tried it though.
So nice. Stamped velvet. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. Stamped, not just burnt. What was the other word? Stamped is the word I was looking for.
Oh yeah, you didn't burn. You just ironed it with the stamp, and whatever the stamp was. If it was like a flower, that's what you would see. You'd see the flower.
Right.
It was really pretty.
The black and blue dress thing, right, Mare? I think I remember what you're talking about. Yes. Yes. Is it this or is it that? Oh my gosh, look at this piece. I'm not unfolding this whole thing. This is a tablecloth. Look at
I was going
this.
to say, is that a tablecloth?
Yes. And this is for all of us cotton snobs. Just so you know, she's glorious. And it's a creamy, like a true creamy color. Um, not buttercreamy, but look at that. It's just
Whoa.
so pretty. Ah, and I haven't had it all the way open yet. If it's not damaged, I'm going to bring this one back whole. If it's damaged, I may cut it up because I know some of you would really love this. And the design looks like it goes like really far in. So this is to the, oops, you guys can't see that. This is to the center. This is the center.
Wow.
So, and look at all of this that's in here. So this could piece out into some really, really nice size pieces. If it's damaged, if it's not damaged, I'm going to bring it back complete for you guys. But I just absolutely,
that's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely love this. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's so many. Kendall, I'm so glad you said that. I am not 100% certain that I understand what Quaker Lace is. And I saw, I don't know, maybe a month or so ago. That's how long I've been meaning to ask you guys, and I keep forgetting. Jim and I went to that antique mall. Remember, Mags, I was telling you? And there was a lady that had so much of the Quaker Lace. And and she had it all, but it was like, the more pieces I looked at, the more overwhelmed by it I got. And it became harder for me to distinguish harder for me to understand what distinguishes it as Quaker Lace or not. Is it, yeah, at every inch, yeah. So, I don't know. Is it like specific patterns only? You have to spread it with water for, Debbie, I'm not sure what you're referring to. You either. Yeah. So if anybody knows or has like a quick resource for it, because like I would really kind of like to understand that more. Like, is it just certain patterns? Is it the content? I don't know what makes something Quaker Lace or not. Do you know, Max?
I'm looking at Quaker Lace tablecloth, and what this looks like is all of that design is on a netting. There's
Nice.
there's no open. How you see how put your hand under that? Is there like an open weave to it?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there could be different types, but just this one is definitely on like a netting type of.
Okay. Well,
I was trying to see if there's more that shows.
Hey, Roxy,
it's
welcome.
The same thing.
She said Quaker Lace is handmade.
Yeah,
and
it's
Patty
handmade.
said, there it is. Please cut that velvet into journal cover size piece. I was thinking that, Becky. I was really kind of thinking that. That's one that I would love for all you guys to get your hands on because it's pretty amazing.
Now I'm looking at another one on Google, and this one looks more like what you're showing now, and it's saying Quaker Lace, so that could be.
Lucy says, Roxy from Fiber Art says that Quaker Lace is handmade, which makes sense to me. That totally makes sense to me. And then Lucy says they had lots of different patterns.
Yep, that's what I'm seeing now. And now I'm noticing there are different, patterns, and one looks similar to that one. So there's a good chance that is. What?
Michelle says because a Quaker made it.
Oh, God.
There's always got to be one in the group with the jokes, you guys.
And it's always Michelle. Just saying. Just saying.
Lorna's not here.
Because Lorna's not here, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. They tag team it, you guys. Oh, the velvet. Yeah, I know, Christina. That velvet.
Oh, hey, Roseanne. I was looking at Google. I didn't know Roseanne was here. That's Roxy.
You're
Roxy Fiber Art is Roseanne.
Oh, okay. So, Shauna, to answer your question. sooner than later,
Mm.
sooner than later, there's some pretty special sale nights and extra sale nights coming.
Mhm.
So nothing is 100% carved in stone, but they're coming. Yeah, it'll be, and just watch the titles. Like, I'll make sure, or read the descriptions. I will put it one place or the other for you guys so that you know. Because it's no fair to tease and then not make sure you know when it's available. Because
Right.
that's kind of not cool. So I try really hard not to do that to you guys.
Not
So,
all Quaker
all
Lace
right.
is handmade. That makes sense too.
Machine-made laces are called Quaker lace due to style. See, that's probably where we get tripped up then, right?
Yeah. Yep.
True Quaker lace, you can see the individual threads and they pull apart. Interesting. Interesting. Well, and they always have to machine make everything at some point because it's a hot item and it's popular and you pay a good price for the quality, but if they machine make it, then it's cheaper and everybody buys that and quits buying the quality handmade stuff. Huh. So there's that. Look at this. Now, not gonna lie, I don't know if this fringe is going to be any cuter when you launder it. I kind of feel like the fringe has maybe seen its day. If
Yeah.
I were to, what, Megs?
I just said yeah.
She's like, yep.
But I
But
want to know, what color is that actually? Is it true color?
yes, it's coming across true. This is like a
Wow.
gray. It's somewhere between gray and taupe. It's one of those weird, is it taupe? Is it gray? Is it stone? What color is that? Almost like putty. I'm going to call it putty. It's putty. And this is red, and it's Christmas red. It's not cranberry, but see, I'm trying to find a place where you can see up here in the center. You can see that this design is woven in, so you have that same color running through. Yeah, you can almost see it where it wants to look orange is where it's running through. There it is. See where the taupey threads run through the weave? And I'm going to show you
Yep.
the wrong side in a second. But this thing is amazing. It's square, but I think it was meant to be a tablecloth. And in my opinion, it's totally reversible.
Yeah, I kind of like it on that side better.
Uh-huh. I can't decide which side I like better. I kind of like both. But there's the same design, both sides. But if I was going to keep this thing, I would totally cut off all these really
Oh
bad,
yeah, I would too.
and then I would probably just sew a hem in it and not even put a finish, like any, you know what I mean? I wouldn't add another piece to finish it out. I would just hem the edge. But I just love this. Absolutely love it. It does look orange. The cameras have such a hard time picking up red. They almost always
Mhm.
come across orange. I was hoping with the blue on my sleeves it would help pull the red, but I think it's too warm of a red for my blue to, I don't know, does it help with the red, Megs?
It does a little bit, like what's right next to
Okay.
your
But
arm, but
I feel like the white is helping quite a bit too.
yeah, it darkens it a little bit.
I bet you would, Janine. You and your pom-poms. Jeez, Lou, that kid. Sheesh. So, but yeah, I like both sides. I think it is
Yeah.
so pretty. So pretty.
Are you ready for a break, by the way?
We're almost done.
Or almost done? All right,
Yep.
let's keep going.
Okay. So let me get this one a little bit folded. I was thinking about that too. I was like, do we want to take a break or do we just want to finish up in a few minutes? And I was like, we're almost done. If I
I
would
know
quit
it
with
does,
my little
Becky.
magpie. And just so you guys know, I have gathered up a ton of tablecloths for you guys. Like, wait till you guys see how many there are. I have been gathering them all summer for you guys. This is suede. Wait till you guys, it still has the label on it. I'm taking the tape off because I know I'm going to divvy this up because it's just too cool not to. And it may leave that tape line because it's a little
Good night,
gummy.
Christina.
It's just a little gummy. Good night, Christina. Thank you. So yeah, look at that.
I like the color.
Yeah.
It looks like nice. Is it a beige, or now it looks beige? Before it looked like a buttery color.
It's beige. I'm going to call it beige.
Okay, beige, yeah.
Yeah, but there's 3 different size pieces here. So if there's enough of you interested, I will cut this up into more journal. There's the real color right there.
Yeah, that's nice.
And there in the fold, you can see the different colors. So as it hits the light, it's going to hit every one of those colors for you. But look at the tag. Somebody paid $1.50 for all of that. Can you even imagine? I think the tag, for me personally, the tag is almost cooler than the fabric. Just saying. So there's those. Then there's Janine. Don't look. Janine loves old pillowcases. These are not pristine. They're not, but the cotton is amazing. The stuff they made old pillowcases out of, that cotton, is absolutely divine. Look, do you see the wick whack? Look, that's wick whack. I had to say it, Mags. And she's not even going to laugh with me.
No, it's.
She's like, nope, it's too old. It's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
So the rick rack is in the center, and then that's what they stitched. They pulled the stitches off of. Isn't that cool? I just think that's nifty. There's a word for you, nifty.
Yeah, and nifty. I don't really care for rick rack myself. Well,
but it's cotton, so don't be so snobby.
I know. I was just gonna say I'm being a little snobby about that, but
oh my gosh. So then there's that one. And then this piece is salvaged off of something. So Mags, you could cut this one up too, and I wouldn't give you a hard time. Look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So this is the where they removed it from whatever it was, and then this is the finished hem edge. I just think that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should have been a Victorian. I just feel like, but I would have always been in trouble because I would have been like such a nonconformist. But I guess that was also the time period of the most nonconformist. So maybe it would have been my true calling. Oh, and here's a nightie. So almost to the last piece. Wait till you guys see the piece we're going to finish on. It's going to be funny, I think. Or it might be anticlimactic. We'll see. So this, I think, is probably a sleeping gown. I just feel like it
could have been.
That pretty? Look at this. And yes, this cotton feels sturdy enough that this could still be worn today. And to go with, now it's not an exact match, so y'all might have to use your imaginations. But here's your sleep bonnet. Oh my gosh.
Either that or they wore it with their swimming bloomers.
Well, I just thought maybe it's bright pink, so on your way to the outhouse, you didn't, I don't know. I'm just saying. It's not it's flannel, so it's just
that wouldn't be beach wear then. That would definitely be night wear.
Yeah, it's flannel. But can you look at how pretty the lace is? Isn't that pretty? I did not model the hat. No.
Oh, come on.
Nope. No, not today.
You're no fun.
Not today. I might show up with it on Thursday, though, so we'll see.
If we come on after the 30-second thing and I'm laughing my what off.
Oh my gosh. Right, Roxy? Night, John Boy. That's how we used to end
Yeah.
it all the time because I have a hard time signing off. I get very, very rambly when it's time
I
to
do
say
too,
goodnight.
though. I don't know what it is about just Lori can say goodnight.
I don't and click, that's it. I don't know. I feel like I'm shutting the door in somebody's face. So
I
it's like it's
know.
hard for me to
It's
just be like,
it's
okay,
like
so good night,
help.
you guys. Oh my gosh. So that's it for tonight. That's it. That's
Oh,
it.
that was fun.
It was fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. You guys made this super fun. Oh, Becky has a question, Meg. She wants to know how Lori is.
Lori's the same. It's going to take quite a while. She's very, very tired all the time. And I'm sure, she's worried about her husband. And it's not going to be an easy road for her. But she'll be fine. They'll all be fine. I just have to say that. They'll be fine.
Keep the faith.
Yep. So keep those prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Yep. So, Shauna, we're not going to answer that question. I feel like
I don't know, Shauna.
So,
and it really doesn't matter anyway,
Anywho, thank you very much, you guys. Thanks for looking after Lori. Thanks for hanging out. Yep. And we will be back Thursday. Everybody should have all your tracking information. I was caught up until I turned the camera on. So if there's any more there, I may or may not get to them tonight, but we'll see. Otherwise, they'll get labeled up tomorrow and go out Wednesday. Okay? So
good night, everybody.
Good night, you guys, and we'll see you back here Thursday.
Yep.